Me fambulem na salon. Echo Media TV don't come. For unify, sensitize, and inform salon people. Me fambulem una aduo. Una cabo and kusheo. Echo Media Online TV don't come. Ya so for we alone. We dey connect every voice any side where you dey like na home and a brother. Bringing development. Echo Media, we strive for the best. We unify, sensitize, and inform everyone. Hey, we get political discussions, entertainment and sports if we get the money sessions, Echo Morning Show. We dey bring come to you. Echo Media TV for development, now we nation. Independent media house, we dey so and we dey strong. Echo Media TV for development, now we nation. You like you dey home and abroad, we dey so and we dey strong. We dey so for talk about wetin dey happen. Now we country salon, we dey give you the news. Wait for the use. We also dey talk about wetin dey happen. Now the media defeating the lies of the fake people. Religious discussions, newspaper review, we go bring all the hot topics where you want for no now. Echo Media, Echo Media.
As we await the list of match officials, Sierra Leone
please join me in welcoming the Minister of Sports.
is being captain from a commentary box. I find it very difficult to identify the captain of the side because the team sheet in front of us in the commentary book has not been indicated earlier either by all accounts. Okay. Yes, and now I think we have Mustafa Bundu is a captain for the Sierra Leone national side, Leone Stars. They have had or held talks with the Liberian counterpart, and now they are going to their respective teammates. And Leone Stars will begin this half attacking from left to right, while the Liberians, the Lone Star of Liberia, will attack from the right to the left, and they are now moving into their respective positions. Remember,
Ladies and gentlemen,
both countries can boast of superstars in the past. For Sierra Leone, Mohamed Kalon, who played for Inter Milan and Monaco, is an outstanding, has had an outstanding playing career in Italy and France, and he was the coach of the national side before the new appointment that was made yesterday, Friday. We also recall Kerry Kamara, who played in MLS and the EPL in the English Premier League. Omoro Zengele Bangura, the most capped player for Leone Stars. These are players that will come to memory. He played in Norway and Switzerland, and the kickoff is to be restarted. The referee was not comfortable with the kickoff from the Sierra Leonean side with Bakayoko Amado. The referee is asking that the kickoff be retaken, and there goes the whistle this time round, and that was in remembrance of a sport personality that had passed away. That information is not available to us here at the commentary box. Play continues with Leone Stars attacking inside the Liberian half. It's being cleared away by Liberia. Liberia lose again to Leone Stars through Kano. A midfield in possession inside the Leone Stars half. They move forward in front of the commentary box with number 14. That's Kano Idris. Idris to number 13, Kabia Abdul Jaju to captain. Buya. Buya finds on the left attacking side is number 14, Kanu. Back again into the midfield in the center of the park is number 6. Play continues with Idris. Number 8 in front of the commentary box is Kurma Alassane. Alassane to number 14, Kanu Idris. Idris, Leone Stars dominating possession and is up. Oh, the referee's whistle. The linesman flag is up. That was a gap, a clever pass.
It was so close.
So close for the offside call made by the assistant referee. And it was Saliu Tarawale who nearly broke into the defense of the Liberians. Leone Stars, Sierra Leone Stars have started this match very brightly. They have burst possession with the Liberians. Number 21 back to the central defender, goalkeeper. Collects that one, finds number 2. Number 2 for Leone Stars. They play out of their defense, but we've lost out. But again, Sierra Leone could not capitalize.
I think that was a brilliant chance and a moment for them to capitalize on it. At least could have had a better opportunity going forward.
Yeah, Saidu Fofana. Fofana had that opportunity, but he misjudged the pass made to him after the Liberians lost possession inside their own half. With goalkeeper for the Liberia in possession, finds his number 3, comes across. Liberia, they are in possession with the captain, loses out again to Kanu Idris. Kanu has seen a lot of play in this opening exchanges of the match. Kabia Abdul Jaju does in defensive partnership with Kanu, and they were lucky not to miss it out. A long pass coming out, this time Leone Stars in possession with number 8, Kurma Alassane. Alassane goes back again to Kaju. Leone Stars.
You can see Leone Stars is building the play from their own half and trying to build a momentum before coming forward.
Yes, exactly. That is what they have been told to do. Hold on to possession. Don't lose possession. But some of these long passes could be very, very crucial for the Liberians if they can counter-attack. Leone Stars will be caught napping.
The players need to be mindful how to send the cross ball, because you can't be sending cross ball with a drop height ball. I think they need to be, at least rolling the ball up, or probably find a better way of, moving the ball.
Yes, indeed. The Liberians are sitting back. They are sitting deep. They are not coming out. Maybe, most probably, they have been told.
Their coach in the press conference yesterday said he aware of Sierra Leone, speed, the counter attack. He is mindful of it, and of course, he also aware of the long passes that Sierra Leone usually do. So that's why they are sitting back, observing what Leone Stars can do, more especially when they are playing on home soil here in ball.
Yeah, that's David Levy, my co-commentator here at the Southern Arena with Leone Stars attacking their own half. There is Tosso still going, and they go back, and this will be another opportunity. My God, that was a glorious opportunity there for Sierra Leone.
A beautiful one from Bundu there. Bundu had the opportunity. Don't want to finish the work.
Bundu had the opportunity to break on the left edge of the 18-yard box of the Liberians, but nobody was there. Nobody was there to tap in, and this could be another opportunity. But the Liberians are holding, and they are giving away a corner kick. I think that's David. I think this one.
Yeah, that's the first corner in the encounter. You can see the players how urgent they are in order to get something during this first half. Too much pressure on the Liberian defense. Our Sierra Leonean boys are moving the ball. You can see the way Bundu is running from his wing. Had somebody been here to finish that ball, of course it could have been already 1-0. But let's wait and see what will happen from the corner.
Comes across. Again another way. No direction at all. into touch, and the referee has given a throw into the Liberians.
I think that decision is somehow not correct because the ball last touched the Liberian player before moving out of the field. But I think giving the opportunity to Liberia again is somehow.
Yes, indeed. That is what has been decided by the central referee, whose identity we are yet to receive at the commentary box. But I must say here that Swain Natos and Wallace George, in the heart of the Liberian defense, have had their work cut out.
They are doing immensely well.
They are still struggling to cope with the attacking force of the Leone Stars. And Bundu Mustafa has had one of the clearest opportunity created by breaking in the left-hand box of the Liberian side. But there was nobody to tap in an empty net, absolutely. And the Liberians have survived. Throw in to be taken by Sierra Leone. And that's the number 14, Kanu Idris. Idris Kanu goes across and then is being headed away by the Liberians. Leone Stars. A deflection there, and the ball goes out of touch.
Well,
for a throw in. Yes,
you can see, James, you can see
what can you make of the Leone Stars side?
You can see
they seem to be very, very hungry.
The start of the encounter here, 7-minute gone. Sierra Leone is pressing. You can see most of the ball being played in Liberia's half. Sierra Leone are forcing. The Leone Stars are, dominant, rampantly attacking the the Liberians. They only need to score because such pressure without goal is like an effort wasted. But we are waiting for the first goal, the opener in this encounter.
Yes, efforts wasted. Leone Stars should capitalize on the opportunities they have created. They must have something to take into the second half. In this first half, they need to get a goal to get the team supporters behind them. So far, they are on top of this match. I cannot give you the statistics, but I tell you that Leone Stars have seen lots of possession they have created, and this is another opportunity.
And Alusain was here. Another player, they are waiting for the ball. I think Amadou Bakayoko and Alusain, they are just waiting for the ball.
Yeah, but the referee said in the bid to control, they bring the ball under his control. He may have contacted it with his hand, and that is number 15. That's Kanu Daniel. Kanu Daniel was struggling to put the ball under his control while he's in the Liberian box, and that was another opportunity that has gone begging. Leone Stars in possession with Buya Kamara. Buya finds number 20 from the side, and it's Sise Kalum. Kalum Sise of Leone Stars. Another throw in back into the half of the Sierra side. Leone Stars in possession. That was a mix-up there between Saidu Fofana. That would have been very, very dangerous for the Leone Stars had the Liberians capitalized, and they are now in possession. The Liberians are now in possession. They find number 19, their captain, and he has made a very clever pass running behind the Sardinian midfield, and Leone Stars have regained possession.
You can see the agility, you can see the urgency, and you can see the discipline in Sierra Leone players. Whenever they lose possession, you can see them recovering in order to gain it back. We just seen that on the pitch of play. Winning that one was a very good and solid decision from the team.
Play continues with number 14. That's Kanu Idris. Idris finds number 13. Kabiak Abdul Jaju. Jaju goes on the left-hand side of the attacking side of Sierra Leone, but then being dispossessed by the Liberian captain in the center circle. They are in possession. The Liberians inside their own half. They are now getting 2 or 3 passes together. With number 7 on the far side of the attacking side. They go back into midfield, and it's been directed again right at the far side of the Liberian attacking side, still inside their own half. The Liberians, the player has gone down, and the referee is saying free kick to the Liberians inside their own half.
I think the Liberians the Lone Star are gradually coming into the game. That's why Sierra Leone need to score the moment they are possessing and the moment they had the chances. We have seen Liberia gradually coming into this game, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a very important and a very wonderful and tight encounter.
Indeed, as it is, even though Leone Stars have burst with possession, the Liberians are holding firm. There is yet a clear goal scoring opportunity from the Liberians, but it's could be dangerous for Sierra Leone. Both players go down in the box.
I think
the referee is not interested, and the Liberians made a half-hearted call for a penalty, but the referee seems not to be interested, and he has asked play to continue.
James,
and we've seen several attempts by the Liberian side, though they have had or enjoyed less possession, but Sierra Leone at given times looked to be a little bit nervy when the ball comes into the defense of the Leone side.
I'm pretty sure the Liberians are observing the movements of Sierra Leoneans in this encounter. You've noticed that for the first 7 minutes, they sit back, watch how Sierra Leone is going to approach the game, and Sierra Leone have approached the game. And of course done some attack in the first 7 minutes, and now Liberian are gradually coming into this encounter. You've seen them encroaching in the Sierra Leone penalty area, though the striker easily goes down, but it's a wonderful attack from them.
Yeah, that's the Liberians. They have an aggressive striker in the person of Sherman Passing. Passing has been penalized for a foul play on a Sierra Leonean defender, and from my look of things, it's Kabia Abdul Jaju. Our play continues with Leone Stars on the attack, and the goalkeeper for the Liberians in possession, and that is Amos Wesse. Amos Wesse finds his central defender.
The last time the Liberians...
What is George? Onto Amos Wesse. Wesse finds the right back. That's Jamal Arago. Back to Wesse. Play comfortably coming from their defense with number 19, their captain. Dolly Murphy. Murphy finds number 4. Number 4 is Jamal Arago. Finds number 8, and that is Sway Natos. Left foot. That's another opportunity.
I've told you, James.
Fule Emmanuel has been following the Liberian attack.
I told you, Emmanuel.
And he was just behind the Sierra Leonean defender Kano. Kano has to be very careful, very careful.
James,
he has to hold on to his defensive responsibilities.
Initially, I told you, James, that the Liberians were observing Sierra Leone in order to know how to approach them, how to attack, and what to play in this encounter. That's exactly what have been displayed here for the past couple of minutes now. You can see Liberians are now holding the ball from their own half, building the play before coming forward, and causing some problems for the defensive line of Leone Star. If Leone Star need anything from this game, they need to make use of all opportunities that comes their way.
Yes, indeed. Libya, I agree with you. Opportunities should not be squandered. You don't squander opportunities, or else you pay the price. The Liberians are marshalling their defense. With Nato Sway in possession, breaking from their own box. They find number 21 Jamal Arago. Arago is a player to watch on this left-hand side of the Liberian defense. Moving across now, the Liberians inside the center circle in the half of the Stars with their attacker. That's Sherman, but loses possession. He is a very forceful player with the captain of Leone Stars. He was a bit casual on that. Very casual. And Leone Stars have again won a throw in inside their own half. And that one is going to be taken by Saido Fofana. He plays again back to his defender, Toure Alpha Toure. Tries to locate Tarali Saliu. Saliu comes forward, finds number 14, Kano Idris. Idris has seen a lot of the ball in the opening exchanges in this first half, and that was very casual, but the referee says play should continue. That was a handball by the Sereninian central defender, and that has been wasted by the Liberians. They would have capitalized. That was casual play from the Sereninian defense. Levy, what do we make? The Liberians are becoming a bit dangerous.
They need to be careful. You can't give those kind of possession away just like that. Sierra Leone need to be careful. I told you initially that the Liberians are finally discover how to attack our defense, and you are seeing our team is losing possession and giving away ball. Look at the attack here in our penalty area.
Yes, indeed, that was an opportunity for the Liberians. There was contact with the ball from the Sierra Leonean defender, but it was too close, and the referee was not interested. He allowed play to continue with Fofana Saido. Fofana Saido of Leone Stars. He finds his defensive partner. Saido in possession. I think he is a holding midfielder, just shielding the defense. Ball comes across into the Liberian half, but the goalkeeper, Wes Amos, in possession, finds their captain, number 19. Captain number 19 for the Liberians. The Liberian captain, and see the Liberians in possession, and they have managed to wither the storm from Leone Stars, and their attacker Shaman Passin. Shaman Passin is stockily built, strong, energetic, and he has been a handful for the Sierra Leonean defense of Alpha Toure, Kabia Abdul Jaju, and Tarawale Saliu. Play continues with the Liberians in possession. The Lone Star over there, Wallace George onto number 21, Jamal Arago to George. Still inside the Sierra Leonean half, the Liberians in possession. Wallace George does a dive. See the Liberians in possession with number 10. This could be dangerous. That's Kosia Ayuba. Ayuba finds again a number 8 for the Liberians. 18, Neto Swe. Number 11, Wallace George in possession. Inside the Sierra Leonean half, they are just playing it around with number 19. And that's Shaman. Shaman finds number 4, and that's Kinney Chan. Player goes down, play continues. Leone Stars in possession this time. They break on the left hand side of the attacking half, and it seems as if Leone Stars seem to have lost the momentum. Well, Levy, what do you make of it?
This is what happened in a long marathon, 45 minutes in the first period. You can't be possessing or dominating all throughout, but you need to be mindful of when you've been dispossessed, or when you've been chasing for the ball, how to chase, what to do in your defensive line, and how to at least rest a bit and before coming to take possession again and dominate. I think this is what is happening.
Exactly. That is why the Liberians are very quick in transition. In transition, the Liberians are technically gifted, and Sierra Leone is to be another opportunity. My God.
I think Alusain could have connected Bakayoko. I saw 3 of them. Sule Bobokaikai was also around there. It could have been a better run had he connected either of them.
Yeah, that was another opportunity for Saido. Fofana. Fofana had to cut on his left foot, and in the process could not find Fofana. And this is going to be a very, very interesting looking at the tactical setup of the both teams. Leone Stars have had the lion's share of possession. The Liberians are holding firm on their defensive line. And I must state here that the Liberians are gradually coming into this match, slowly getting their presence in this match. Even though Leone Stars have had the better chances, but they have failed to connect. And this time, it's again, it is Kanu. Kanu finds number 8 for Leone Stars. That's Kuruma. Alassane is floated into the box, headed away by the Liberians. And it's still Leone Stars in possession. And this time is Saidu Fofana. Fofana finds again. And what's happening with Leone Stars? Number 14, Kanu. Kanu has seen a lot of progression. He goes down. He goes down after a challenge from the Liberian.
The Liberians are aware of Alassane and that of Kanu. You know, another day there was a very bitter, wonderful goal he scored in Liberia, winning the ball from the penalty box, from his own penalty box, to convert it into the back of the net of the opponent's team. So from there, the coach told us yesterday he's aware of our counter. So you can see their defensive line not moving, more especially on the left side, not moving because they are aware of Alassane being a dangerous player for Sierra Leone.
Yes, indeed. Kene Nguyen of Liberia has given away a free kick to the Leone Stars of Sierra Leone. He's about 22 yards from goal. And who is going to take this one? Another opportunity of the 4-man wall for the Liberians inside their own box. And Kano Idris, I presume, will take this one.
It's Mustafa Bundu. I'm seeing Mustafa Bundu, the number 96 player.
Okay, yes, that's Mustafa Bundu. Put your foot to that one. No target, no direction, miles and miles over the crossbar.
Blast it.
That has been wasted. What an opportunity, Lebby.
I think it could have been, better chance for Sierra Leone had we capitalized on that. Mustafa Bundu, of course, the captain for Sierra Leone, blast that ball into the back of over the crossbar for a goal kick into Liberia. All these are chances I was saying that we need to capitalize on them. You need to volley that into the penalty area. Who knows what will happen? Maybe there will be a free header who will convert it into the back of the net.
Indeed, a lot of goals have been scored from set pieces, but Sierra Leone are yet to capitalize on the series of set pieces they have been awarded in this match. They have been gifted at certain stages. They have been gifted. The Liberians playing needless foul in the box, and the linesman flag is up. That was another attack from the Leone Stars. Defensively, the Liberians are up to the task. When you set up defensively, when you are forced to and have to, you cannot afford to make silly mistakes. Yes, Lebby.
Definitely, you can see the defense, and of course, since the appointment of this coach, he has been with these boys, building up this team, and of course, telling them, how to play. They are interpreting his techniques. We can see he's something like a month older with this Liberia team, the coach.
Yeah, those are national, foreign nationals. The coach looks agitated. I'm seeing him on the far side. He's not happy with his players on the Liberian side. You see the agitation coming from him, especially when there was a delay in that fake. Why do you think he looks or appears to be very nervous at this stage?
Well, this is his first encounter for Liberia, having taken just minimum time with them. I think that's one. Probably he is aware of Sierra Leone, our squad, our team, and that's another one. Of course, he wants to display something here. He wants to announce his appointment. He wants to tell the Liberians that he can do it. So that's why he's very nervous. You can see communicating to his players. I think that's the first yellow for Sierra Leone.
Yeah, that was an opportunity. I know the Sierra Leonean coach, Kisa, caretaker coach, wasn't happy. He is calling on his boys to close the Liberians down, because in transition or any counter attack, this might be very dangerous for Sierra Leone, and they have given away a free kick and the first yellow card of this encounter against Leone Stars of Sierra Leone, with the Liberians building inside the Sierra Leonean half. A player goes down again on the edge of the box. Another free kick to the Liberians. And that was a tackle coming from Alpha Toure. He has to be very, very careful, giving away free kicks in such dangerous area position.
Just 19 yards off. 90 yards off. think that's
about 19 yards
19 yards
from
yeah.
goal. This might be a worrying moment for
a worry
Sierra Leone.
sometime for Sierra Leone. I think we have ours initially, but blasted in the air by the captain, and now Liberia have theirs. I can see the number 8 for Liberian. Of course, Tia Divine Roosevelt is behind the ball, anticipating to take that set piece for Liberia.
Yeah, that's a left-footed Roosevelt, Divine Tia Roosevelt will take this free kick about 19 yards from the Sierra Leonean goal. It's going to be a left footer from Divine Roosevelt. Tia is putting up his hands to signal where he will find the. They are going to the and we are glorious opportunity for the Liberians to draw first blood here at the Southern Arena. David, you saw that one.
Definitely,
very close.
I was nervous, a little bit afraid, thinking as if the ball was about to enter. Of course, Tia plays his professional football with Slava Prague. I think that's in Czech Republic, and Slava Prague is here today, and of course, representing the Liberian side.
Yeah, the sides go for a cooling break. That was Roosevelt, Divine Tia with that left footer, went across the face of the Sierra Leonean goal, and the goalkeeper Francis Koroma was a bit nervous, a little bit anxious. When he came out, he could not get a hand to it, and agonizingly the ball went into touch to give Leones a goal kick. That was a very, very dangerous free kick taken by Divine Roosevelt here, and that would have been the curtain raiser out of nowhere for the Liberians.
Because before the water break, which is exactly for 27 minutes here on the scoreboard, we can see only 2 clear chances, one for Liberian and of course 2 for Sierra Leone. I think that one Lulu's volley and that set piece there. These are the 2 clear cut chances for Sierra Leone, and all went off.
Off target. Yes. No shot on target so far. We are now on 28 minutes into the first half. The scoreboard reads Leone Stars of Sierra Leone nothing, the Liberians nothing. Play continues, but at this stage both sides are having a cooling break.
Divine Tia giving him some pep talks, and they are consulting very well. The Lone Star teams look very positive in my mind. Initially, in the first quarter, Moses, they were pressurized, and if you were watching, probably you would have thought the Lone Star will crumble under the initial pressure, first quarter pressure or second quarter pressure of the Sierra Leoneans, but they haven't crumbled yet. They steady up to the task. They've transitioned on so many occasions, a couple of occasions, and they've created some scary moments for the Sierra Leoneans. For me, this is positive. This is good for a team that has been taken over by a new coach for the first time, and they look calm, collective in front of post. Sherman combines with Aiba Kosia, 2 strong attackers, a team shifting in 5-3-2 position, and 1 minute you see them into 3 in defense. 5 in the middle, and they keep shifting depending on what happened to Foley on the left side and Philip Tano on the right side.
And this is what I will say, that it's been a very long time to see a Liberian team shifting in this moment, not going on a panic in the opening minutes, pushing the ball across to their opponent. They were calm, they were focused. In the opening 10 minutes, Sierra Leone were knocking the doors on them. They were hitting, but Liberia knew exactly they needed something to focus on, and which they did. They had a couple of nervous moments, but they themselves created a few for Sierra Leone.
All right, Sierra Leone will restart play, and Liberia will shape up into whatever the Sierra Leoneans will do, and into that formation now. They've got Sierra Leone who have got 1 man into this space. It's a long ball, George Wallace header, again picked up by the Sierra Leone. Emmanuel Foley will put up a very positive, strong defensive posture. And Sierra Leone will go back into their defense. As always, they've done that. And Liberia keep her shape very compact into the middle of the park, across the halfway mark. They've come to their second frontier position, so to speak, and maybe drifting into what probably will be their lowest defensive block. Sierra Leone comes up. Liberia will set deep. Jamal under pressure. It's this boy for Sierra Leone. He's been applauded. They come to the right side. Sierra Leone looking for chances. Emmanuel Foley. It's a left footer. And it's split. Well, it's Kano Idris who is drifting across. Emmanuel Foley left, right, center. And he flashes that one with his left when it goes off target.
I think it was a good tactic for Emmanuel Foley. Idris, as a good right footer, was prevented from delivering a cross. So Foley kind of tried to push him onto his left, and he could only deliver a shot from there, not deliver a perfect cross.
Yeah, good way to defend Emmanuel Foley. Drives him into a clustered legs instead of allowing him to take him on down the right side, which is Emmanuel Foley's weaker side. But there he is. Idris once more. Foley intercept. And Liberia will transition now. Divine Tier. They are slowly coming offside. Not too swing from Philip Turner. Noah Cannon keeps it. Looking for some space on the edge of the center cycle. Finds Philip Turner. Ayuba Kosia push up with chest down the right side away from commentary position. It's a throw in, the Sierra Leone under pressure, and he gives Liberia a throw.
Yeah, it is from the far right side. This could be an advantage. At the moment, we work hard on Lawrence Coleman for FC Fasel.
Yeah, but I think even Philip Tando has that ability. He can deliver long crosses. You see ballers getting into the box, and this is it. Tando, Ayuba Kosia goes there, but there is no one there. George Wally will come all the way behind. Sierra Leone Idris finding his number 5 on that far side. Sierra Leone getting away from the danger zone.
Sierra Leone gets away from the danger zone, and they are very, very steady. The game is slow. Sierra Leone is looking for something. It's a long ball. Reset. And I think because of the Liberians' compact setup, the Sierra Leoneans are finding it difficult. They cannot find the penetration. Liberia is tactically disciplined, you can say. They're keeping their shape very, very well. They're not opening those passing lanes for Sierra Leone to advance deep into them. At the end of the day, Sierra Leone may be thinking they're going to play those long balls, looking for Coleman and, of course, Mustafa, is it? Who will probably leap behind the Liberian defense to get a goal, but Amos Windsor is watching every moment along the way. Every time the ball sneaks behind that Liberian defense, he steps up 1 to 2 and he picks it up confidently.
Easy, that's a very good. Like I said, it's been a very long time to see Liberia survive a nervous moment like this. This is Mustafa Bondo, the captain, brings it down, push it over the bar. But again, like you said, it's Windsor who comes out unpressured to pick up the loose ball. Every time the ball drops behind the Liberian defense, it's all Winsor's ball.
Yeah, it is. He has that ability in terms of control, commanding power, like you said, Moses. And I will always say he has a future for the team.
Liberia, George Wallace, a young George Wallace, sits in the middle of that 3 defensive player setup. Here comes Arango Jamal, left-footed ball, looking for a strong pass. He keeps it to the flow, and the referee says it's a handball. It sneaks off his shoulder, and will. Let's hope he doesn't get a yellow card for dissent.
Yeah, I think that he thought he's been treated unfair on that occasion.
Long ball again into the half of Liberia. And it's left-footed clearance. Bashemo comes up. Bubble on the foot, picked up by Divine Tier. Liberia will reorganize themselves. Very slow, but this time to George Wallace finds not to swear. Not to Philip Tano, Divine Tier. Oscar, the captains of Dolly, is on it. Liberia easily composing and coming to the halfway mark. They are just not panicking. They keeping composed and did not putting themselves under pressure. Philip Tano on the overlap. Sierra Leone will sit on the last foot into the lowest defensive block. Maybe Liberia keeps it. No harm. Liberia looking for some chances. Almost got that penetration on the edge of the penalty box. The Sierra Leone will defend, and again it's a clearance. It's a header into Sierra Leone's half. Liberia cautiously keeping ball possession. That's Devante. He slows the pace, and the Sierra Leoneans are just not probably coping with the pace at this time. Liberia is in panic and well control, and they will keep confident. Get some applause from the few Liberian fans across the face of commentary position. Arago Jamal comes in. The drifting possession. George Wallace, the Lone Stars of Liberia. The boys in the red are confidently playing football here. They're just not panicking. The penetration, no Hakane. Philip Tano drifts and he finds a stalemate down outside. Oscar Daly was swifted and he shifted right into the right position. Liberia looking for a chance and it's cleared by Sierra Leone. Yeah, good move from the Lone Stars. Cautiously worked it out and they finally find themselves in the attacking turn into Sierra Leone's defensive turn, and the Sierra Leoneans will clear the throw in, making progress in it.
Patience, determination, anticipation is what the Liberians are up to. Devante, Oscar Dolly dictating the pace of play, while Bashemal is running on the flank alongside Aliu Kosia combined.
Sierra Leone will defend into their penalty area on the arch. Sierra Leone will transition the stand around, and this is Koroma. And Liberia will come back into defensive fortune. Natu-Sue's header, and it's a good one, but the ball is bubbling in front of the Sierra Leone player. Natu will have to wait patiently and keep him composed, slow him down. Sierra Leone looking for that space, and it's smart, and it's hits off target. And it's troubling for Amos Wissel there. Liberia, they need to come outside. And it's looking, and it's a strike, and it just sneak off target. Neatly worked by the Leone Stars of Sierra Leone. Fantastic stuff. It's a right-footed ball by this player who wears just a number 20 for Sierra Leone, Cisse Kali.
Kalu Cisse.
Yeah, I mean Kalu Cisse. Yeah, and a sneak off target, isn't it?
Absolutely, that was a good pace. Mustafa Bondo with a nervous shot to face Wissel, who's bombarded the ball away. But again, Hassan Koroma was there to place it for Cisse, who struck a beautiful one.
And Philip Tano, Liberia gets a chance to come forward. Ayibakosia moves diagonal, keeps it to his feet. Left footed controls very well. Find a space into the pass, and it smashes and it sneaks off target and it hits the side netting.
Yeah, competitive match. This is a response of the miss from Sierra Leone, and Koswan will have them on the response.
But did he have to strike it? Did he have a player on his right hand side and Moses? I mean, did he have to lay off, or did he have to go for take a look at that? Did he have to go for target?
Two super left-footed players were waiting in the box. The overlapping Emmanuel Foley and Devante just on the penalty mark was standing. I thought he would have delivered that one for them. That was a good piece of move for him, but I think he selfishly struck from first ball. I think you have to, if you want to shoot from there, you have to power to the last ball in those moments.
Yeah, I thought he should have gone for the opposite side, and instead he went for first post, and it drifted just away off target
I saw some
into the lower left corner of.
On the other hand, I saw some form of improvement and some form of added advantage from the man Feritano in giving some of the penetrative passes here in this match. Feritano, Minnesota United.
So Liberia we said they need to stop those nervous moments, and it's again picked up by Cyril Koroman. He's been the man warring Liberia down that side. Well defended by Arago Jamal, and I will turn you over to Elijah, who will take us through the dire ambers of the first half. But as me to continue, Windsor comes up and is he challenged? Did he lost it on that occasion, or was he bundled into by the Sterling attacker? The referee says it's a foul. We've gone 40 minutes at the Sultan Arena. I am sandwiched by Moses Gasero and Elijah Pine here, and this Liberian team, first time under the tutelage of Mohamed Aradi, have adapted a very good defensive posture, not conceding early as we've seen in previous encounters.
Absolutely not conceding early, but I think it's a very good volley. Gives it away. Good shot blocked by Josh Wallace. And if you look at the age range of the squad on the pitch, rooting out Pa Sherman and Noah Ken, predominantly a very young squad. As Captain Oscar Dolly is just 27, plenty of time to still play it. Yeah, good experience. So Sierra Leone with the corner kick.
Sierra Leone has a corner kick. Nil from the Sultan Arena. The stadium is considerably packed to capacity, and it is that Sierra Leone player, jersey number 14, he's been causing some problem there for the Liberian team. Kano Idris, who's brought George Wallace to the floor. Yeah, there was a bit of tussle, and again, a lot to say about the body structure of Liberian players. You can, in all fairness, if you take a look at the structure of the Sierra Leone and the morphology, is bigger than ours. Apart from Ayuba, and in the meantime, it's left footed ball swung inside, picked up by Wallace, causes defense outside. Only trust to a Sierra Leone player. Again, well defended. Liberia offering good defensive posture. There, still Emmanuel Foley keeps it, and Liberia will transition. Arago Jamal plays it onto Pashamo. Pa wins it. He's a solid attacker, very physical. Liberia is offside, and he was trooping straight to the goal. And Arago Jamal was Ayuba Kosia wearing jersey number 10. And after Pashamo struggled so well, so composure, so strength and power, wins it. It was only by inches Ayuba Kosia was caught offside.
I think if the referee is giving the offside, he should be giving it. He was giving an advantage, so you have to call back the play because Pashamo was pulled not once, not twice. He still struggled to keep his composure to deliver a pass. If the offside flag was raised, it means you have to come back.
Yeah, I think that Sierra Leone, they're trying to play it on. They all want to go to break to a goalless and still come back and get a response.
And this is Kroman. He's been worrying the Liberian team. It's a foul committed somewhere around 36 meters away from target. It is dangerously poised for Sierra Leone, dangerously poised for Liberia, positively poised for Sierra Leone. And it's easy to say if they do have this one on target, maybe just they could get the opener, the curtain raiser in this game.
Yeah, that's true. They could get it. But I think Liberia, Coach Mohamed Iradi, I'm seeing agitating on the bench, calling out for some, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's doing his analysis and consultation there, and he's taking, Sierra Leone will spread the ball towards Idris. He's looking for a chance. Liberia under pressure. Still keeping it. Kano Idris comes to Koroma, flossing into the arm of Amos Windsor. Very composed. Sierra Leone is looking for straighter in their own backyard in the first 45 minutes. Liberia still intact, very, very compact, not opening those passing lanes, not opening those penetrating movements, not also opening any moment, giving the Sierra Leoneans any chance to strike on target.
5 minutes of added time right here at the Sorting Arena. It's Liberia nil, Sierra Leone low.
5 minutes to go. Noah Cannon puts Philip Tano on the front foot. Divine Tia keeps it, turns right. Liberia gets possession, but it's too slow for my liking. They got to put some urgency in their attack. In my mind, again, they lost possession right there, and transition takes place. The Sierra Leoneans will come outside of their bus on the edge of the penalty area. It's a good pace, intercepted by George Wallace. The Sierra Leoneans themselves are making some slight errors, and their fans aren't liking it. Philip Tano gets it. Liberia keeps composure here. Not too slow and gets it. And it's slow, not too slow. I think they need to put some urgency in their game, Liberia. They need to now. They need to rise up to the occasion now. We are in the final 5 minutes, which are at a time, and they need to transition positively with some urgency. Philip Tano comes forward. The former Watanga boy leaves it, only just to be picked up by Oscar Dolly. Liberia making progress, but they got to add some urgency to their game. It is, for me, very, very slow. Got penetration. This could be it. And it's just, how did he not get it past him? Yes, slow but confident and positive. Liberia on that occasion, Ben. Not Ben, is Moses.
I mean, they are getting on the back foot behind the Sierra Leone defense. I think he kind of paused a bit. I thought he was taking the first time when the ball went to him, but I think he saw the running defender and thought that he didn't have to pause and lost his feet. This is an artificial turf. It's not a natural grass, and you're not relatively playing with stock. So, yeah, that was a good chance. Chances come, chances go, but the moments will come when a player will have to celebrate that he's reached the net.
I'm seeing Aboswin. I've gotten up for the one more. Waris to the floor with just a minute to go into this match. It's still Liberia nil, Sierra Leone nil. Right there at the Sorting Arena. This is Intel Sports, Liberia Premier and exclusive sports institution.
A player of the Lone Stars is on the floor, is George Wallace, and we've played a little over the other 5 minutes of time here. We've come to the end of the first 45 minutes officially, but they still into other time. And of course, George Wallace will leave the pitch, hopping off the pitch, and the referee will give him some chance. I think they've exhibited good character in this game. Albert Swen is warming up across the face of commentary position. And it'll be a throw into Liberia. Too much time. Philip Tano. Sierra Leone. They've got space to come forward. Intercepted. And I think it's as Koroma challenges not to swing and not to play it into the skies. Away from commentary position, stretched. They're stretching the Liberian defense wide, but Philip Tano, very strong, intercepts, and again it's wasted. It's played at the back of Ayuba Kosia. I think lack of communication between Philip Tano and Ayuba Kosia. This is the second time we've seen that. They need to be composed, they need to understand. Well, two teams wasting chances and giving the ball away too cheaply.
Yeah, just give it away. though that's a good thing. I'm seeing for Philip Tanu, out advantage playing in Liberia and playing in the United States. That's out advantage. Halftime, yeah, at the Shotton Arena.
It is the final whistle for the first 45 minutes. The first 45 minutes have come to an end. It is Liberia 0, Sierra Leone 0, and we are here at the Shotton Arena. This is Intel Sports Live. Then we have to take a break. We will come back to continue the second half of this match. It's an international friendly here at the Shotton Arena in Bo, Sierra Leone. Liberia 0, Sierra Leone 0.
With what has happened so far, and their Sierra Leone hosts are a bit anxious, a bit jittery. They are yet to find the back of the net. It's goalless at the break at the Shotton Arena here in Bo between the Stars of Sierra Leone and Lone Star of Liberia. Now we are witnessing the unveiling of the new national coach of Sierra Leone. He is on the pitch. In Africa, and the Sierra Leone Football Association President Babadi Kamara is marching towards the commentary boat, and that is the wave coming from the newly appointed coach Souza, I believe. And he seems to be energetic, very young, and that is the euphoria that greets the introduction and unveiling of this coach. He is waving to the fans of Sierra Leone. They are going around all the stands introducing the newly appointed coach, Leone. He has a very, very difficult task at hand, even though he is credited to have coached African teams. He has some experience, but is it going to be an easy task for Sierra Leone, who are yet to qualify for the African Cup of Nations? Not too long ago, a lot was expected from that team, but several heartbreaks have rendered those hopes redundant. Do you see a resurrection of Sierra Leonean football under a foreign national coach?
Well, you've seen what already have been happening before, Gomez taking over, and you can see how our team is performing here at the Southern Arena. And based on that, coupled with his more than 15-year experience in African football, because having some stints with Botswana, Mauritania, Korea here in Guinea, I think I'm pretty sure he can do better and he can resurrect or probably recalibrate our football.
Yeah, and the Liberians are also having a new manager from outside the country. I've seen 3 of their coaches this afternoon are foreign nationals. Are you seeing the trend of African teams going for foreign coaches? Because you saw the backlash here in Sierra Leone, especially surrounding the dismissal of Mohamed Kalon, who is a legendary player for Sierra Leone. And a lot of people have been criticizing the appointment of a foreign coach, specifically citing the wage bill, the wage taken to pay foreign coaches, and the same is not being done for local coaches. Do you pay credence to such claims and concerns being raised by some sector of the footballing family?
Big respect to our local coaches, because they have been doing immensely well with the team, that I can say. Because to even gather a couple of players, present them for competition, I think that's a very difficult work to do. And they have been doing it, and we've seen we qualifying in the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations with a local coach, who's John Kista, the now technical director. So I'm pretty sure the local coaches can do it. But I think this time, Salon Football Association, NSA, and the Ministry of Sport decided to go in for a better experience and a foreign coach.
You're saying, I mean, using the adjectives here, better. Do you think foreign coaches are more better than local coaches? If I sound to be a bit inquisitive.
Well, I can't say so. I can't make that justification, because you can have a foreign coach who might not succeed, and you have a local coach who will. So based on that, you can say the local coach is more better in the case that I just presented. But there are situations where the local coach will miserably fail and the foreign coach will succeed or probably will be successful. So you can say the foreign coach is better. So it's a give and take situation. You can't just define the coaches. That's hasty generalization.
Okay.
You can't generalize the entire coaches being local, because one of them hasn't performed well and say they can do better. And you can't easily go forward and say the foreign-based coaches are doing well because 1 or 2 of them succeed. So that's hasty generalization. I can't do that. We decide and judge or probably analyze the coaches based on their performance.
But when you look at global football at this stage, you go at major leagues, you look into the major leagues in Europe, in England, you have a German, Thomas Tuchel is in England, instead of a galaxy of former England players who are playing managerial role in different clubs. You also look at, for Brazil, Carlo Ancelotti is an Italian. He's now managing the Brazil national team, taking them to the World Cup. Pochettino was with the United States of America, former Spurs coach, Spanish, and you have several of those examples right across the globe. But when it comes to Sierra Leone, a lot of acrimony, a lot of tongue wagging when foreign coaches are being hired. Do you think there has been a fair assessment of those claims, being expressed by Sierra Leone? Do you think they are fair enough?
Like I said, the claims are all opinions, and which everyone can give. So they are right to their opinion.
But Levy, these are coming from high-profile personalities who are making this allegation. For example, Mike Brewer, who is, the spokesperson, the office of the communicator, the office of the president. in his social media post, he was criticizing, the recent appointment, citing the lot of the sort of finances involved compared to what is given to our local coaches when they are appointed. I mean, that clearly demonstrates within political circles and sporting circles that all is not well in Sierra Leone when such appointments are being made.
The brewer you just mentioned, is sport his professional career? No. Is he a professional coach? No. Is he a professional analyzer of match? No. So I think he just, said what he believes
So
and what
there was their weight, especially when it comes from an office of that nature, joining in the sort of acrimonious comments coming from several quarters that Mohamed Kalo has not been fairly treated.
I would like to distance myself for now from the issues or incidents involving Mohamed Kalon. The fact here is, and what is circumstance now is, Sierra Leone have appointed already a foreign coach, and the coach has a task to qualify Sierra Leone for the next coming Africa Cup of Nations, and if possible, he also will be taking part in the World Cup qualifiers. So all we could say is for him to officially take over, start doing his work. Based on that, we now judge his output. As it stands, I can't say anything until the coach starts doing his job.
Okay, lady, coming back to the match, we are yet to move into the second half. Looking at the players on the bench, who are the players likely to turn to by John Kista if the goals do not come early in the second half? Looking at the bench, which of the players do you see their eminent arrival to create or provide any chance or chances of the Stars winning this match?
All of our players are somehow playing in a better league in Europe. It's not like those days when you hardly see our players playing in England. Now we have players playing in England. We have players playing for us in Germany. Mustafa Bundu is one of them. We have players playing for us in Italy. They are part of the squad.
Now looking at the bench, I'm looking at the bench. If the coach wants to change something or bring something different, which of the players do you think might be called upon to deliver the goods?
I think if I can talk on those that are on the pitch currently, I would say Mustafa Bundu is not somehow top notch in the first half. His performance was not like what he used to
So
do.
where do we go on the bench? I'm still on the bench. We play on the bench, not the ones that are playing. Which player they can look upon?
We have players there. We even have the Buya Toure, the likes of them. We have Momo Fonte. They are all there. I think we have a better and outstanding bench.
Yeah, well, if Sierra Leone is to look for somebody on the bench to change their fortunes on the pitch, my commentator is saying that we have Buya Toure on the bench. We also have Abo Dumbuya, Gandhi Samuel, and of course Suleiman Baba Kaikai. It still, as it stands, until the start of the second half, is goalless at the Southern Arena between Sierra Leone, Leone Stars, and Liberia Lone Star. Remember, this is the 6th international match played here at this Southern Arena with a capacity of 6,000 spectators. 6th international, remember, Antal played their Confederation Cup here. Soto, Iskakwa, Bo Rangers also played on this stuff, and series of other international matches are in contention to be hosted in this 6,000 seater capacity at the Southern Arena. Play will resume shortly, anytime from now. Maybe a lot of tired legs were out there even before we approached additional time. Do you see the coach injecting fresh legs in the second half?
Provided what he wants to see is not happening. But our team, except for Mustafa Bundu, well, I can say majority of them are performing well.
Yeah, Bundu he has created maybe three solid chances just across the face of goal, moving into the upper end of the defensive half of the Liberian side, but there seems to be no player attacking it. No player attacking it on the Sierra Leonean side. So what should change?
I think we should capitalize on our chances and very much solid and offensive in our attacks and play a better way in the midfield and probably have a well composed defensive line. I think with that we can win this encounter. All right, we go back for the second half. Liberia will take the restart of this encounter. Stoppage time. Result from the stoppage time is goalless. Now the players are back from the tunnel and on the pitch. We'll be expecting substitution for Liberia here. I think the goalkeeper has been withdrawn. Of course, we are now seeing another goalkeeper coming in.
I think the goalkeeper, maybe you're talking about this substitution. The goalkeeper went down midway in the second half. Maybe the team may have sustained an injury within that, but it continued until the end of the first half. Is it a tactical switch or is actually an injury? We are yet to hear it from the Liberian bench, but it's surprising to have the goalkeeper being substituted. He has done his own bits. What do you think might have been the reason behind his substitution?
As you said earlier on, he went down midway in the first half. So I'm pretty sure it will be because of that he has been substituted. And multiple substitution here for Lone Star. Multiple substitution. Emmanuel Puli has been withdrawn.
Okay, man.
The goalkeeper coming in is Williams Ashley. I think he has been with this team. The last time Liberia visited Sierra Leone at the Sheikh Stadium Stadium, he saved the captain then, Zengele. He saved his penalty. And that's World Cup qualifying preliminaries. They defeated Sierra Leone in Monrovia by 3-1 because it came in Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone won that encounter by a goal to nil. If Mustafa Zengele would have scored from that spot kick, Sierra Leone would have advanced. But
I think the referee is having some problems with the Liberian substitution. A lot of players are surrounding the referee. The referee is demonstrating to them that he is in charge. They are not happy. I don't know what is happening there. The referee is calling the captain for the Liberian side. I think that has been resolved.
They are protesting some decisions that they are taking in the first half. The match will kick off now. Here we go in the second half. Liberia, Tia Divine Roosevelt sends the ball to his colleague in the defense, who sends the ball long into Sierra Leone tap. Sanyo wins it, coming forward. past the halfway line. The captain, to Kulum Sisei. Sisei, number 20, move back to Sierra Leone's half. Connect Jaju.
Sierra Leone is the captain, Mustafa Bundu. And the Sierra Leoneans are drumming and singing the past commentary position. Not much action. We didn't see much in the first half. It wasn't a blistering first half. A very slow, cautious first half we saw from the two teams. Ashley Williams, long ball forward. Sebastian Tikla, Ayuba Kosiak tries to keep it, and it's a throw in for Liberia. Tikla will take it. Mashamaka said Liberia will keep possession now into their own half, but they'll come across. Philip Tano, Ayuba Kosia didn't keep it to his feet. Mustafa Bundu transitions. Abakai Swen will get his first touch. It is an awkward touch from Kaba Abaswen, and also Ashley Williams smashes the ball out of play. Sierra Leone, Liberia sitting on the edge of the penalty area. Tikla is muscled to the floor, and the whistle sounded for a foul, and the Lone Stars of Liberia will get a free kick. Tikla to Ashley Williams. Noah Kane plays it forward for Sebastian Tikla, who loves to go forward. There he goes. Tikla goes forward. Tikla's challenge puts up a fight, and the ball is picked up by Sierra Leone. Devontier putting up some pressure, and the Sierra Leone will keep it. Will come across. So Mustafa Bundu Mustafa laid it off, and it's off the pitch. Should have been a very good cross from him. It was Gandhi Samuel. Gandhi Samuel plays in the left back position. Ashley Williams. Sierra Leone will try to reorganize. On a very slow note, we began the second portion of this game. Sierra Leone coming forward. Sebastian Tikla puts up with chase. Challenge brought to the floor, and it's a foul committed. Yeah, the huge morphology of the Sierra Leoneans, we talked about that earlier on. That's what these Liberian players will have to contend with. into Liberia's box, and it's another wasteful chance from the Sierra Leoneans.
Yeah, from the break, 2 introduction, and Abba Swin from having 11. Sebastian Tikla was also introduced from Jamos, and we also witnessed the introduction of Ashley Witten in the goal that 4 pre-pressions came on. For the first time, Abba Swin is wearing the red, white, and blue, and he have to make his presence felt here at the Shofting Arena.
So life at the Shofting Arena for Liberia, goalless. They aren't creating chances here, and they don't have that much urgency in the first half. Now they look positively poised. Ayuba Akosia goes there, looking to play the ball in the box. He keeps it to his feet. He waits for Oscar Dole. Tikla gets it on the edge of the ball. Liberia making progress, and it's wasted. And there's a strike. Oh, I would have thought that would have been a strike for Noah Cannon. Noah should have struck that one. How did he not kick that ball, Noah Cannon? And Sierra Leone transitions with some urgency. Liberia on the back foot. This is Kroma. Goes there. And as Jamal will put some pressure, Sierra Leone still going forward. Got some space to come forward. Intercepted Liberia now. But someone will put up a wrong card's foul. Maybe some urgency is coming into this game now.
Absolutely have chances, but like I said, Mustafa Bondo, the captain of the Sierra Leonean side, he's not the player that I'm seeing today. He's lighter, he's pacey, he's skillful, he shoots some angles, but I think he got some real tight movement from Philip Talu today. But just a substitution for the Sierra Leoneans.
Suleiman Bobo Kakai comes in for Daniel Kanu. Sierra Leone makes her first substitution. Bobo Kakai wears jersey number 11, comes on for Daniel Kanu. Kai Suleimana Bobo comes in, and Natu Swen will start play for Liberia. Well, they need to light this game up, Liberia. They need to put some urgency in this game. They need to make some interchanging run. That's what they're beginning to do now. Flashes right forward, and it's by Sherman. Philip Tano puts up a chase, and he gets a corner. Liberia wins it. It is a corner kick. Is it a throw or a corner kick?
It's a true advantage for Feritano. We'll have Abba Swin. We'll have to take that one. He's known for his long throws. For the first time, you have to do that for the Lone Star.
Abba Swin. Long throw anticipator into the box, and his header is descending. Well, I thought he would have taken it on the volley. Divine Tia, he has all the quality. Floater inside. Liberia looking for opportunity on the volley. This is what I expect in here. But again, another one of those chances on the volley coming away from Divine Tia. Maybe he's not just thinking that around that area he needs to strike it on the volley.
The Sierra Leoneans will have to have some eye, because these are nervous moments. Sebastian Tikla is one kid that knows how to play ball in the box. With Ayuba Kosia and Pashema there, they have to understand that they got some work to do, especially with Liberia playing the ball from the flanks.
So Philip Tano stays in his position. Sebastian Tikla comes on. Emmanuel Foley brought to the bench. Maybe he's going to add some attacking spies for Liberia down that side that we did not see from Emmanuel Foley earlier on. Interchange a transition effectively. Divine Tia is on the guys, finds his teammate Arako Jamal. Sebastian Tikla, Oscar Dole. Jamal gets it, takes his time, too much time for Araga Jamal. Tikla comes up, Tikla takes it, and is looking for Mahashema, who has drifted deep across the center cycle. They need to go.
Now we have the Liberians making another substitution.
Of course, I think the Liberians are putting more attacking forces. They need to win. The coach said they need to win this. They need to play here because they decided to play Sierra Leone because he knew that Sierra Leone is one of the strongest teams in West Africa. So he said during the pre-match interview, Bundu, no Bakayoko, I think that's an error. They moved the ball too much, and of course there are players close to him. Liberia on the break here in Sierra Leone's half. Number 8 turns down and sends the ball forward. Bobo is the header, and Mustafa Bundu wins the counter attack and decides to push the ball for Koma. Alusain Koma approaching the penalty zone and he's been dispossessed. Another big chance for Sierra Leone, another opportunity given away just like that. Liberia on the break, moving past the halfway line. Of course, the skipper connecting man in number 12 jersey at the near zone. He wins the play back to the man in 19 jersey. He is Murphy. Murphy sends the ball forward to his colleague, back to Murphy. Still Murphy with the ball. Murphy connect the substitute, just make his way in. A shot, and Francisco Roma make no mistake and collect that one.
Yeah, that was a weak shot from distance by substitute camera Momo Ibrahim, but so easy catch for the Sierra Leone goalkeeper. No trouble at all, but the Liberians are making some attempts now on target. Even though that was a very weak one, you cannot expect to beat a goalkeeper of that stature from such a distance. But the Liberians are still very hopeful of getting something out of this match. But I saw Alassane had one opportunity. He would have gone for goal rather than finding Mustafa Bundu on the edge of the penalty box. That would have been an opportunity.
Probably the distance and the angle where he was standing in order to have a better shot on that goal was impossible. So he decides to line it up for Mustafa Bundu, and it was then dispossessed by the Liberians.
Good play there by Sierra Leone. The Lancers of Liberia in possession inside the half of the Liberian. Sierra Leone in possession. That's Cisse Kalum. Tracy to number 18 and goes back again to find number 5, Alpha Toure. Toure goes back on the right side of the Sierra Leone attacking half. The final thought in the final third has been a challenging problem for Leone. What do you think the coach should be doing at this stage? Several attempts in the final third. It has been very, very poor from Leone side.
The players need to be very much sure of what they do in the around the penalty area of Liberia. But their passes have so far not been good. Sally Tavali intervenes.
Yes, indeed. That is the disease, the sickness affecting the national team at this stage. They have had so much of possession, but they have shown nothing in front of goal, especially in the final third. The setup, the build up, but the execution has been very, very, very poor. And I think Sierra Leone needs to be more assertive when they are in the opponent box. They must create several opportunities with people in dangerous positions if they are going to breach the defense of Liberia. At this stage, they have won themselves a free kick on the right side, attacking side of Leone Stars. The Liberians will not be comfortable from set positions. Set pieces is said to be contributing to several goals. It could be said of Arsenal in EPL, where they recorded a good number of goals from set pieces. Do we see Sierra Leone getting the curtain raiser from this set piece?
This is an opportunity for Sierra Leone to at least register goal in this friendly match.
Yeah, the fans are now agitated. They are very anxious that something might come out of this free kick. That free kick is going to be taken by, is it Alpha Toure? The kick comes across. Wasted opportunity, but the ball is still alive. Headed away by the Liberians. Does number 13, Tanu Philip, finds the Liberian defender. He has been very, very assertive in the Liberian defense. My God!
Another brilliant shot there for
the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was well beaten, but the target was not enough to find the back of the net. That was another opportunity from Sierra Leone, the Leone Stars. But again, the goal is still at their mercy. Play continues.
Good play from Sule Bobokaikai, who had that shot off target. It's a promising one though. The Lone Star possessing in their own penalty box. Now the ball is out of the penalty box, moving forward. The left back decides to connect Wallis, central defense for Liberia. Substitute in 13 wins it. Still working on ways to have a better attack. Liberia building the play. Now past the halfway line is the play number 8 for Liberia. Sierra Leone wins it. Say to Sali Tarawali. Tarawali with the ball in our own half. Now to Fofana. Fofana to Koma. Koma driving slowly. It was back to Okocha. Fofana. All the Liberian players except for the number 10 are behind to defend this one. Fofana dispossessed. Liberia wins it. They are coming on the break. Sule Kaikai is not happy with that decision, but Liberians pass the halfway line into the half of Sierra Leone. Now the man in number 10 for Liberia is start the
Kosea
play.
Ayuba.
His compatriot in the defense. And in 19 for Liberia, switch the play to the left back. Another player for Liberia wins the play. He's calling this one bit ahead of the player coming forward, approaching Sierra Leonean half. And the ball is out for a corner. In the first corner to the Lone Star in this encounter.
Yeah, that was a mix-up between two Sierra Leonean players in defense. They have gifted a corner kick, the first of its kind in the entirety of the first half, moving into the second half. And this would be very dangerous if they concede a goal from a corner that would have been prevented, and that falls lazily into the hands of the goalkeeper, Francis Kuroma, for Sierra Leone.
Kuroma. Take this long, but no player, all the Sierra Leonean players are in the half of Sierra Leone, but Francis Kuroma decides to gift that ball away. Now Liberia. The Liberians have taken over this encounter so far. 65 minutes. Sierra Leone nil, Liberia nil, and a double header friendly. On the 9th, Sierra Leone will travel to Monrovia to face off the Lone Star. Lone Star possessing in their own half, Wallis, George now at the near side, the player in 12 is Tony Philip. Philip connects his compact rate, and the ball is cleared off. Now in the center circle, the captain Mustafa Bundu wins the ball, push the ball to Jaju. Jaju urgently and speedily sends the ball again to Bundu. Bundu now to Koroma. The flag stays down. Sierra Leone coming in. And it's a block pass and it's out for another corner to Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, we've just seen the build up now before going for that attack. Somehow encouraging and better.
Yes, but they are here to break the stubborn defense of the Liberians. The Liberians have stayed put. They have marshaled their defense. They have left no space to exploit. They are covering every inch of the ground.
We have to possess the ball, have better control of it, and make a decision. The introduction of Bad, haven't seen that so far.
Well defended, only just to a certain player. Sierra Leone will keep piling the pressure once again. It's Liberia's first game under coach Mohamed Eradi. Philip Tanner will put up pressure. Liberia, yeah, they haven't conceded over 1 hour now, but also haven't scored a goal. I think defensively they've done a massive job. They're staying compact and switching into those left and right channels when Sierra Leone are attacking. Just when you thought the Liberians were keeping their defensive posture, they lost it from across down the left side, and the ball goes beating the Liberian defense, and Sierra Leone have their noses in front here at the Southern Arena. Sierra Leone lead.
Good goal cross coming in, and that man playing from the left side of the Sierra Leone defense did an excellent job. Philip Talu was late and the cross came in. He's receiving an embrace. I mean, it came out of nowhere, oblivion. No one saw that coming, but Sierra Leone in front 1-0.
One nil, Sierra Leone lead. Kabia puts Sierra Leone in front here at the Southern Arena. Liberia will have to rise up from a slumber now. They put some urgency in this game. They need to. Transition if
And now still going, approaching the deadly zone for Liberia, and because he's been dispossessed. 3 players before him alone, and he managed to pass 1-2 before being dispossessed. And now Liberia, because the ball with Philip connects his colleague, now Wallace pushing the ball into our own half. The man in number 8 jersey, because a nearby pass to the player 19, he decides to change the direction and sends the ball back to his defenders. Wallace in the center circle this time round, and push the ball to the man in number 5 jersey for Liberia. And again still Kose Ayuba needs to come forward to win that for Liberia.
I love Salu. The assist for that goal. I think lot needs to come from Bakayoko. Bakayoko seems to have lost focus on where he should be and where he shouldn't be, especially when Leo Stars are without the ball and when they are with the ball. I think some instructions have to be directed to Bakayoko if he is to have any impact in this match.
Now, Sierra Leone with the ball. Lumsisei, that boy has been outstanding for Sierra Leone so far. Now Kai. Double Kai connects. Swing. And there comes the ball.
That's too much. Too much.
Amadou Bakayoko. Let's convert that one. And the ball past the empty goal for Liberia and is out for goalkeeper.
Yeah, when you look at Kano Idris, he has been more of a winger, a wing back, rather than a right back. He has done a lot of runs in that area. He has won a lot of possession. He has created several chances. Do you think Leon South need to exploit that part of the Liberian defense if they have to score? Even though the goal the Liberians conceded came from their right back area, but a lot of opportunities have been created from that area of the pitch.
James, I have to be honest with you here. Sierra Leone are playing from all the angles in this pitch. They are dominating possession. You can see them playing. You can see the formation working. You can see the tactics working. And now Jaju drive into the center circle from Sisei now to Bobo Kai. Kai drives the ball in. Kai sends it out of Plum Sisei. The goalkeeper comes forward and Plum Sisei. No one to contact the ball.
My God.
See Sierra Leone coming forward. Koroma sends the ball to Jaju. Jaju dispossessed by the Liberians. Liberia wins the ball coming forward. And the man in number 12 at the near side here for the Liberians. Of course, Philip connects his colleague in the center circle. That's the man in number 8, Thierry Roosevelt. Roosevelt swings the ball into the wing. Liberians come forward, and Francisco Omar made no mistake but collect that one. So, keep the Sierra Leone hope of winning this game high.
Yeah, Bakayoko had the opportunity. The goal at his mercy. That was a brilliant build-up by the Sierra Leonean side. The build-up was right. The creation was right, but the execution was poor. That was another opportunity that would have made it 2-4 Sierra Leone, but that chance has been wasted. That chance has been thrown away. That chance has not been taken, and it remains Leon Stars of Sierra Leone 1 and Lone Star of Liberia 0. 73 minutes gone by the stadium clock, and a lot of action here at the Southern Arena, and several players are down. 2 players for Sierra Leone and 1 for the Liberian. The medical teams are on the pitch. The weather is hot, sunny here, and it will not be very comfortable outside there for the players on the pitch. I must state here that Leon Stars have created the better chances, the better opportunities, but their execution has not been good or good enough to increase their lead. And if they are going to win this match and avoid going into a panicking state at the closing stages of the match by leading by a solitary goal, the Liberians will think and believe they can get something out of this match. So Leon Stars need to take their chances, take their opportunities, and lay this game to bed. But that hasn't been the case. The Liberians are still in this match because Sierra Leone lead by a solitary goal to nothing, and the Liberians still believe that they can get something out of this match already.
And Sierra Leone leading here.
I've seen a drone, flying over the pitch just in front of the commentary box. A drone is up. I don't know.
Sierra Leone, of course, not only leading here, but they are also possessing. They are controlling the pace of this encounter, and I can say they are the better side. Also, so far in the second half of play.
Yes, in the commentary both I am James Jamil Fatoma, a Michael commentator is David Levy here at the Southern Arena, and we have viewers. You can get us on the Sierra Leone Football Association or paid live commentary and the viewing of this match is being established here. An international friendly is sanctioned by FIFA, and the Stars are on top in this encounter. They hold a narrow lead in the 76th minute of this second half. It's Sierra Leone 1, Liberia nothing. Play starts with the Sierra Leonean goalkeeper, number 20, that's Kuruma Francis. Francis finds the captain is there, Mustafa Bunu intercepts, the Liberian regain possession inside the center circle of Leo Stars. They build up slowly. Liberia, they are still in this match with number 18, and that is number 18 for the Liberians. He has done a lot on the pitch. That is Swain Natos. Natos finds number 10, and that is Kosia Ayuba. Ayuba tries to locate his man on the far side, but he has been dispossessed by Jaju Alassane Koroma. Diagonal pass finds the assist player Sani Tarawani playing left back or a left wing back for Sierra Leone, goes back to goal, and Sierra Leone are passing the ball. Bakayoko finds Hassan, the most influential player for Leo Stars, finds
The flag is up for offside.
that an offside there
Substitution for
from
Sierra Leone.
the captain Mustafa Bunu. Bakayoko is being substituted.
Al Hassan and that of Fofana have been withdrawn.
Fofana has been withdrawn. Together,
Alassane Koroman.
Alassane, who has had a very great match for the Stars, he is now being substituted in the 78th minute with 12 minutes of normal time to negotiate, and in comes a holding midfielder. By all accounts, Abu Dumuya, I think is going to slot into the defensive midfield area. I don't know how Kisa may rotate the players on the pitch. They have under 11 minutes to hold onto their lead. The Liberians have not given up. They are still puffing in front of the Sierra Leonean goal. They have made some successful attempts, but they are yet to find the target. As play continues inside the Sierra Leonean half, that's the Liberians. Number 13, that's Takla Sebastian. Another substitute who has just been introduced finds the number 12. That's Tanu Philip. Philip back to goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Williams Ashley. He is known for saving the penalty that threw Leo Stars out of the AFCON qualifiers. Last AFCON qualifiers, when fans of Sierra Leone went on the rampage. Play continues with Liberia in possession. Deep in their midfield area, they come across the center circle. They have been dispossessed by Leo Stars with a substitute trying to locate Jadu on the far side. He has been very creative. Shot comes across. The goalkeeper comes out. Williams comes out. That's the height of the goalkeeper. He cannot miss that one.
That's a better decision by Williams, coming forward to punch the ball away from the goal scoring area. Was a very brilliant decision. Knowing fully, he was aware that there are Sierra Leonean players approaching the attacking zone. Good one from Francisco Oma again. Push the ball out for a throw into the Lone Star. Liberia yet to score. The Lone Star being trailing by a long goal.
80 minutes gone, 81 minutes gone by the stadium clock. It still remains Lone Stars 1, Lone Stars of Liberia nothing. The second leg of this international friendly will be played at the Samuel Kayonde Stadium in the Republic of Liberia on Tuesday, June 9. Another substitution by the Liberians. Another substitution by the Liberians. Let me see which player has been introduced. He has a tinted hairstyle, and that's number 24. And Nyema Daniel Big Daddy is the player that has been introduced. Nyema Daniel Big Daddy has been introduced by the Liberians. They are looking for an equalizer. Another player is down for Lone Stars. The medical team has been asked to wait by the referee. A stretcher is coming out. We hope there's a player down. It's a Jaju. I think the goal scorer. He's now being helped to his foot. And he's going across. And he will not be allowed to enter play until the mandatory period is over. The referee might think it's time wasting. The shot comes across easy for goalkeeper Francis Kuroma.
Big Daddy, the player we are talking about for the Liberian side, is a player that's playing for Sydney Coastal Sol. So, majority of the Liberian players are foreign based. So, you can see the performance from them, and you can see the coach doing multiple substitution here. And I'm pretty sure he's about to look for the best team, the best combination that can work for him. Now Liberia still with the ball, playing number 12 jersey for Liberia. Big Daddy with the ball. Big Daddy moves. Now he turns in the center circle and switch the play to the other side of the field. Now the Liberians having more fresh legs than Sierra Leone. And we can see them, for now, dominating performance here. Back to the player number 5 for Liberia. Connects the ball to Wallis. Someone goes in the air. Big Daddy missed that one. Mustafa Bindu looking for Bobo Kaikai now. Kulon Sisei, the driving force. The flag stays down, and now the flag is up for offside.
That was a tight call. That was a tight call.
Close.
I think VAR was there. I don't think the player was offside for Sierra Leone. The flag stayed down.
Liberia, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Connects his colleague. Now the ball to Kuni.
And the star player is down in the center circle, but referee has allowed player to continue.
There is an infringement there by Abu Dhabi, but the Liberians are leading. Shot off target, and Francis Kuroma, that was on point. Will have saved that one. Another player down again for Sierra Leone, and it's Cisse Kulom.
It's Cargo Mohamed Bemba.
No, Cisse Kulom in 20 jersey is down.
Oh yeah, Callum, yes, right. Callum Cisse Tracy is down, and the stretcher is on the pitch.
The stretcher is on the pitch.
I don't think, no, he doesn't need a stretcher, but the referee is acting out. He leaves the pitch. He's acting. He leaves the pitch. Liberians do have gifted players. When you look at the generation of players they have had in the past, George Opongwea, James Deeper, Christopher Ray of the double he had with Arsenal in the English Premier League in 1997 and 1998. Joe Nangbe, their former captain and playmaker. You have Kevin Sebwe, who played his professional football in Greece and Belgium, and Zizi Roberts in Italy and Greece. Oliver Mako in Greece. Liberia national team have a galaxy of former stars, including their Sierra Leonean counterpart, the likes of Mohamed Kalon, John Disa. You have Lyndon Thomas, series of their TK Mahmoud, Sierra Leone has produced a lot of talented players. But here on the showcasing Sierra Leone football, we are seeing a younger generation of players being injected into the team. New blood have been injected into the team, and a lot is expected from the current crop of players. What do you think will be the fate as they approach the next qualifiers for AFCON coming or starting that campaign with a new coach, a foreign national coach?
And another player is down, calling for substitution.
I think he cannot continue. The player down. Let me see which player is down. He is crouching on his knee. The stretcher is out. The third time a stretcher will be brought into the field, and probably it will be the third time a player will refuse to go on the stretcher, and the player has been yellow carded.
It's Kabia
Abijaju has been yellow carded for time wasting, I presume, and the referee is making it known to the defender. He was holding or crouching his knee, and I saw him signaling to the bench, and the stretcher came out, and when the stretcher arrived, he refused getting onto the stretcher, and I think the referee was not happy with it, and he has been shown the yellow card, the second for Sierra Leone in this one.
Because we are waiting if Jaju will continue the match or will be replaced.
He is working gingerly working. I don't think he will have any part to play. He will be substituted by the look of things. Definitely, Jaju will not be coming to continue this match. He seems to have injured himself. I saw him, as I said, clutching his knee. He signaled to the bench. But before that, let me come to this Liberian attack. They have hosted it. Sierra Leone have regained possession. In possession is Leone side. That's the substitute who has just been introduced. The fine goalkeeper, Francis Koroma. Koroma finds number 4, another substitute who was introduced. Dumuya Abu Dumuya has slotted into the right back. And Leone Stars are now defending their 1-goal lead. 88 minutes gone into the second half. Sierra Leone Stars 1, Liberia Lone Star nothing, and play continues. They are moving, but the Liberia player goes down. He managed to regain possession. The goalkeeper was kicked out to the touch.
Francis Koroma immensely well in between the post for Sierra Leone. Koroma
Alassane is so gifted. He's so gifted that he beat his man as if he did not exist.
You know, his performance in Liberia, of course, sometimes in the Nations Cup qualifiers last time, was made all the Liberians to respect his football, and they are aware of him, they are aware of how powerful he is, they are aware of how dangerous he can be when attacking. Now, he is a utility player. Initially, he was running, playing on the wing. Now, you see him move to the midfield proper, covering as the number 8 for this encounter after Callum Susei being substituted.
Yes, indeed. That's my co-commentator and analyst, David Levy. Thank you. We go back on the page. Before that, another substitution was executed by Leone Stars, and we have Yaya Kalon coming in the closing stages of this match, and he has replaced Kabia Abdul Jaju, who has got the only goal so far in this match, and he was substituted after He sustained an injury,
Additional time.
and the Liberians have not given up. And the standings committed, the goalkeeper comes out. That was another attempt by the Liberians to bring the self-defense, but it was Francis Koroma coming to the defense of his team. In the commentary box, I am James Jamil Fatoma, with my co-commentator David Levy. Witnessing the match between Sierra Leone and Liberia in a sanctioned FIFA international friendlies, and the second or return leg will be played in the Samuel Kayondo Stadium in Monrovia on Tuesday, the 9th of June 2026, as the Liberians look for the equalizer. In possession inside their own half, inside the center circle, with a substitute.
Already number 6 minutes has been added on the number 90s. Definitely, Sierra Leone just need to hold on at 2021 when we played Nigeria behind closed doors.
Yes, you're correct. You're correct, Lady. And the Sierra Leonean fans are now having their voices heard. We are into other time,
and during that encounter, except for Mustafa Ungu and that player in Sierra Leone wasn't in the national team. I think this is a very beautiful crop of players coming together to play. Sierra Leone manding their Alpha Toure in number 5 years in Sierra Leone has been leading command of
he has demonstrated a lot of his defensive qualities.
His partnership with
Mustafa Bono.
Rabia Jaki.
Bono. This could be dangerous. He comes about Camara. He would have released that shot. David Levy, he saw that one. What a glorious opportunity.
I know Momo Camara from the last Nations Cup under 20. He captained Sierra Leone, and from there you know exactly that he is a promising player. That drive was brilliant. He needed more space in order for him to have the same.
He had a hold on the ball for so long. That was an opportunity for Momo Ibrahim
Momo Camara.
That would have been game close as we approach.
Good ball by Obokakai. It's society bad. The goal is just got the captain.
What another opportunity. He had only the goalkeeper to beat. He shot off target. They will regret if an equalizer comes in the way of the Liberians. What an opportunity. What a chance. The goals have come begging. The net was at his disposal. He failed to capitalize, and the Liberians have given away another throw in. They thought it was theirs, but the assistant referee one says that's not the case, and the throw in has been awarded to Leone Stars. 195 minutes gone. Another free kick to Sierra Leone, deep inside their own half. The voices of the fans of Sierra Leone could be heard in the background in front of the commentary box. David Levy, do you see the result thing at the game?
Definitely, yes. Going to be any other game, Sierra Leone will get score. I'm not expecting that he has to give me better consolidation from this partner.
They have under 2 minutes of added time to play.
It's a minute now, just
A minute now, and the ball finds the goalkeeper, William. The Liberians are surely going to taste defeat here this afternoon, this evening. They are destined for that. The Youngsters are not giving anything away. They have applied a baseline grip on this match. They are not allowing their opponent any opening, any chance. They are all behind the ball, and the Liberians give away, as I said, to give the ball away to the other. The counter attack is too quick. He went too early. Momo went too early. He would have waited. Momo, Ibrahim Kamara, who had a glorious opportunity a few minutes ago.
Yaya Kalon made a fantastic run, but there was a delay.
This is dangerous. I think
in the corner.
that ball had already gone. I don't think that was.
It's not satisfied with that decision.
No, it isn't. The referee or the linesman would have provided a better insight. He did not, and this could be the final chance, the last chance for the Liberians to salvage something out of this game. And the Liberians,
After this corner, I will be expecting the
final
final
whistle to go.
whistle for this encounter.
I got don't allow him. Goalkeeper.
That was even up for
Yeah,
offside.
that would be the time to whistle. Give us time to whistle. The Leone Stars have won at the Southern Arena Derby.
Leone wins by goal to nil 5 years after playing their friendly match here on home soil. And that goal was scored by Kalia Abujaju. It's full time here at the Southern Arena. The Lone Star of Liberia have been punished here by a goal to nil by the Lone Star.
Yes, indeed. That is the final whistle from the referee from Guinea, Abu Jaju, who was shown a yellow card and then substituted in the second half, but his goal separates the two sides. It's Leone Stars 1, Lone Star of Liberia nothing, and we are live on the Sunday Football Association website in company at the commentary box. I had David Levy, my co-commentator, and I have been your commentator, James Jamil Fatoma, with our SLFA crew here in attendance. That is how we say goodbye. Goodbye to our fans. See you a fortnight in the Republic of Liberia at the Samuel Kayondo Stadium, where the second leg of the encounter sanctioned by FIFA in the Republic of Liberia. With that, we hate to go, but we must go because this match has come to end. The players are now waving to the fans. The fans are now clapping in return, celebrating with supporters, the players, the fans. And at this stage, I want to say goodbye from the Southern Arena. It ended. Leone Stars 1, goal in the 67th minute by Tabia Abu Jaju in the 67th minute. 6 points at a time. Still render game has its time. Jamie Fatoma once more is my name. I will say goodbye. Yes, you can see the Liberian team, their coaches coming to applaud the fans from Liberia at the far end of the stadium. Those are the Liberians. Yeah, and we have the national team of Leone Stars of Sierra Leone won by a goal to nothing. And you can see them applauded by the fans. And you have the Nigerians in red. They have tasted defeat here. It's the Nigerians team and the far end of the stand. They are dancing, they are singing, but they have tasted defeat at the hands of Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone 1, Liberia nothing. Second leg in the fourth night at the Samuel Kayondo Sports Complex in Monrovia on Tuesday.
TV for development nomination. Independent media house. We dey so and we dey strong. Echo Media TV for development nomination. You like you dey home and abroad. We dey so and we dey strong. Me fambulem. If you want for continue for enjoy Echo Media TV, you go visit we on